Explain to me about the spouse visa in South Africa. What is it about and how do I apply for it? A spouse visa in South Africa, also known as a spousal permit, allows a foreign national who is married to a South African citizen or permanent resident to live and work in South Africa. Here's an overview of what it entails and how you can apply for it. Overview. Purpose. To allow the foreign spouse of a South African citizen or permanent resident to live and work in South Africa. Duration. Typically issued for 2 to 3 years and can be renewed. Eligibility. Must be legally married to a South African citizen or permanent resident. The marriage must be legally recognized by South African law. Application process. Gather required documents. Completed application form. Passport. Valid for at least 30 days after the intended stay. Passport photos, usually 2. Certified copy of the South African spouse's ID or permanent residence permit. Marriage certificate. Proof of the relationship. A. Photographs. Communication history. Joint financial responsibilities. Proof of sufficient funds. Police clearance certificates from all countries where you have resided for 12 months or longer since the age of 18. Medical. Submit your application. Applications are typically submitted to the Department of Home Affairs in South Africa, VFS, or at the South African Embassy Consulate in your home country. Pay the application fee. There is a fee for processing the visa application. The exact amount can vary, so it is advisable to check the current fee schedule. Await processing. Processing times can vary, but it generally takes several months. It is advisable to apply well in advance of your intended travel date. Receive your visa. Once approved, you will receive your spousal visa, allowing you to enter and reside in South Africa. The visa will specify the terms and conditions, including the duration of stay. Additional information. Work rights. The spouse visa generally allows the holder to work, study, or start a business in South Africa, but you may need to apply for an endorsement to the visa to undertake specific activities. Permanent residence. After living in South Africa on a spousal visa for a certain period, you may become eligible to apply for permanent residence. Key considerations. Validity of marriage. The marriage must be valid and subsisting at the time of application and throughout the duration of the visa. Renewal. The visa can be renewed before it expires, provided the marriage is still valid and all other conditions are met. Changes in circumstances. If the marriage ends through divorce or death, you must inform the Department of Home Affairs, which may affect your visa status. Marriage certificate. Couples who are married enjoy automatic legal protections, such as rights to joint property, spousal maintenance, and inheritance rights upon the death of a partner. The dissolution of a marriage also involves legal processes such as divorce. Notarial cohabitation. Agreement. This agreement allows couples to define their financial arrangements, property rights, and responsibilities towards each other. However, it does not provide automatic rights or protections. These must be explicitly stated in the agreement. In the absence of such an agreement, cohabiting partners may have limited legal recourse in matters of property division or support. Formalities and requirements. Marriage certificate. To marry, couples must comply with specific legal requirements, including obtaining a marriage license and having their marriage solemnized by a recognized authority. Notarial cohabitation agreement. This agreement must be drafted and notarized by a notary public. It requires both parties to appear before the notary and sign the document, which is then registered in the notary's protocol. Purpose. Marriage certificate. Primarily serves to formalize a romantic relationship in a legally recognized manner, providing a clear framework for rights and responsibilities. Notarial cohabitation agreement. Aims to provide legal clarity and protection for couples who choose to live together without marriage, particularly in matters of financial and property rights. In summary, while both documents serve to establish a legal relationship between partners, a marriage certificate offers a more comprehensive legal framework with broader rights and protections compared to a notarial cohabitation agreement, which is more limited and requires explicit terms to define the partner's rights and obligations. Can a notarial cohabitation agreement be amended or terminated?